This video covers notes 21-2 over factoring trinomials with a number in front, so reviewing our steps for slip and slide. This video should be played on May 11th, which is a Friday. So our steps for slip and slide are listed here. We have reviewed these a little bit, but let's walk through them. You multiply your lead coefficient by the last number, rewrite the trinomial that you now have. Factor, just like we did yesterday, very quickly in the calculator, and then divide your factors by the original coefficient and simplify, slip and slide denominator if there is one. So, problem 1, slip the coefficient, the number in front, to the last number. Remember, we do this through multiplication, so 2 times negative 18 is negative 36. So I've taken that last number and done steps 1 and 2. I've multiplied and I've rewritten. Now I'm going to factor like we did yesterday. Sum is 9. Product is negative 36. So just like yesterday, put the product divided by x, sign included. So this is a negative 36 divided by x. And then I will click second graph to look at the table. I am looking for two numbers that add to 9. That doesn't work. That's negative 16. That's a negative 9, so let me go look at the positive version. 12 minus 3 is a positive 9. So I need 12 and minus 3. Now that was factoring just like we did yesterday. Step 4 is to divide the factors by the original coefficient. So I originally had a 2. So remember, we slipped it to the back. Now we got to slide it back by division. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 3 divided by 2 is just 3 over 2. And then step 5 is to slip and slide the denominator. So we have a denominator here. We slide it back to the front to make it all nice and pretty with no fractions, because math students don't like fractions. So again, if you will follow the typed steps in front of you on the top of your page, you will be just fine with this idea. Problem 2, step 1. Take the 6, multiply it in the back. So I have x squared plus 7x minus 18, because 3 times 6. Steps from yesterday. Sum and product. We put the product into y equals and search for the sum. So second graph, I am looking for two numbers that add to 7. 2 plus negative 9 would give me a negative 7, so let me go look at the other way. 9 minus 2 would give me 7. So 9 minus 2. I then have to slip this 6 or slide it back to the front. So in my calculator, 9 divided by 6. Math inner is the fraction 3/2. And 2 divided by 6 is a decimal, so math inner is the fraction 1/3. Fractions are not allowed, so we take the bottom number and slip it back in front. So 2x plus 3 and 3x minus 1. Excuse me. Problem 3, take that 5, move it in front, from the front to the back. 5 times 6 is 30. My sum is negative 13. My product is 30. In y equals, I put the product divided by x. Second table to search for the sum. All of these numbers are positives, and I can't get a negative by adding two positives, so I'm going to go up to the negatives. That would give me negative 17. Ooh, that would give me negative 13. So a negative 3 and a negative 10. I'm now going to divide both of those numbers by the number I put in the back. So 3 divided by 5 is a decimal. Math inner is the fraction 3/5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Take that denominator, slide it in front. And if there is no denominator, keep it the same. Remember that you can do a quick check to make sure you're getting these right. If you do the front number times the front number, it should be this very front number. And the last number times the last number should be this very last number. So 5x times x is 5x squared. Negative 3 times negative 2 is a positive 6. So you're not checking all of it, but you can do a quick check to make sure you've gotten the basics right. Problem 4, we take our number in front and multiply it to the last number to get 36. Sum is the middle number. Product is the last number. We put the product and search for the sum. Negative 3 and negative 12 give me negative 15, so it's right there. Divide both factors from the calculator by 4. 3 divided by 4 is just 3 divided by 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Take that denominator and get rid of it by moving it back to the front. No change on the second parentheses. Quick check, 4x times x is 4x squared. Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Two more problems. Problem 5, take that 3, move it in the back to get negative 36. So my sum is 5. My product is negative 36. So negative 36 divided by x. Searching for 5. 4 minus 9 is negative 5, but 9 minus 4 would work. So 9 and minus 4. Divide by 3 because that was the number we moved to the back. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 4 divided by 3 is just 4 divided by 3. Move the 3 in front. And quick check. X times 3x is 3x squared. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. And those are my first and last terms. Problem 6, take the 4, slide it to the back. My sum is negative 1. My product is negative 20. I put negative 20 into y equals. Search for negative 1. 4 minus 5 is negative 1. Divide by that 4 from the beginning. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 5 divided by 4 is 5/4. Remember, with these, you can type 5 divided by 4 into the calculator. If you get a decimal, turn it back into a fraction. X plus 1 stays the same. 4 moves to the front to get rid of the fraction. Quick check, x times 4x is 4x squared. 1 times -5 is -5. The rest of class should be used to finish your assignment. The entire assignment should be slip and slide. Remember, if you don't have this number in front, you only have to do the part in red where you find the sum and product and find your factors. So be on the lookout for anything that is the shorter version, which is what we did yesterday. You are expected to work on your assignment the rest of class. Your devices can be used to listen to music to keep you focused as you work, but should not be used as a distraction. Keep in mind you have a test next Tuesday over this material, and so you should have a review that you can start working on this weekend if you want to, and then we will review in class together on Monday and take the test on Tuesday.